10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10% for the big guy. I'm creepy and I'm sleepy. I swore that she was 18. Come on, Jack. Biden crime family. Neat. Creep. Thief.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. We often say we have a bombshell on this program or something's totally changed the game. I don't really know how to quantify this other than Joe Biden's probably going to prison. I mean that. Like, this is the end. This is really happening. This is go time right now. What just happened seconds ago? I mean, this is all coming in live right now. Seconds ago on the Senate floor is that Chuck Grassley changed the game forever. Chuck Grassley made us aware that he has recordings of Joe Biden committing bribery and espionage with the Ukrainians in order to get cash from Burisma in order to put Hunter Biden on that Burisma board. A scheme and a scandal that is in the category of things that will get you impeached and can put Joe Biden in jail for the rest of his old diseased syphilitic life. No more kids to sniff when you're in federal lockup. Yo, they have the tapes, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Grassley released this on his website. Chuck Grassley is, of course, the senator from Iowa. Grassley, FBI, redacted references to recordings in the Biden allegation shared with Congress. Wait, what? They have tapes of Joe Biden committing espionage with Ukraine? Grassley, Burisma executive who allegedly paid Joe Biden, has audio recordings of conversation with Joe and Hunter. Hot diggity damn. Biden was allegedly paid $5 million by a high-level Burisma executive as part of a bribery scheme. Why is it that the dumbest individuals inside of our federal government have decided not to endorse Joe Biden for president? Because they know the man is going down. Chuck Grassley said on Monday that Burisma executive who allegedly paid Joe Biden and Hunter Biden kept 17 audio recordings of his conversations with them as an insurance policy, citing the FBI 1023 form that the Bureau briefed Congress on. Grassley, Republican from Iowa, reveals that on the Senate floor on Monday, seconds ago, and we'll play you the tape in just a second, that was said to be a redacted reference in the FBI-generated FD 1023 form alleging criminal bribery scheme between Vice President Joe Biden and foreign national involving influence over U.S. policy decisions. Hot damn. Fox News Digital exclusively reported on the contents from the form last week. The FD 1023 form dated June 30, 2020, before Joe Biden faced Donald Trump in the general election, is the FBI's interview with a highly credible, confidential source who detailed multiple meetings and conversations he or she had with top Burisma executive over the course of several years, starting in 2015. Fox News Digital has not seen the form, which is redacted, but was described by several sources who are aware of his contents. Grassley said that the form referenced that the Burisma executive possessed 15 audio recordings of a phone call between him and Hunter Biden. According to Grassley, the FD 1023 also states that the executive possessed 2 audio recordings of phone calls between him and Biden. From the Senate floor, Grassley slammed the FBI for not complying with House Oversight Committee subpoena, saying that Congress still lacks full and complete picture with respect to what the document said. That's why it is important for the document to be made public without unnecessary redactions for the American people to see. Let's assist in the purposes of transparency. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. The responses are flowing in. This is huge. This is an actual bombshell. This does actually change the game. From members of Congress, to members of the Senate, to members of the judiciary, to political pundits, people are saying, yeah, this is happening. They have Joe Biden on tape committing bribes against America for political favors. Quid pro quo Joe has no way around this. Accountability is coming, says Andy Biggs, who assisted in filing impeachment articles against Joe Biden. Grassley, remember, I've seen the unredacted 1023, meaning Grassley already knows what the document says. Boom, shaka, laka. Grassley isn't somebody who gets in front of his skis. This is happening, says Cernovich. Grassley, of course, is the chairman of oversight in the Senate. He is the king of oversight in the Senate. Senator Grassley reveals Ukrainian oil exec who bribed Joe Biden with $5 million kept secret recordings of him and the deal. This is why the DOJ indicted Trump on the same week it was declassified. It's a cover-up, says DC Drano, who's going thermonuclear on this. 7,000 retweets. I am calling on the FBI director, says Lauren Boebert, and Christopher Wray to release the Biden FD 1023 for every member of the American public to see, or we will hold him in contempt of Congress. This isn't a threat. It is a promise, says Lauren Boebert. Seems like this should be a big deal, says Donald Trump. Tweeting Margot Cleveland, who's one of the best reporters on this for The Federalist, whoa, Grassley floor speech, Foreign National kept audio recordings of Joe Biden. Lordy, there are tapes, says the House Oversight Committee. Remember when they impeached Trump, says DC Drano, over a phone call to Ukraine after he started looking into Joe Biden's financial dealings? Well, now you know why. Joe and Hunter each took $5 million in bribes from Burisma execs, and they have secret recordings proving it all. Impeach. That's right, impeach. You can impeach. You can impeach for bribery. It's one of the reasons you can impeach a president. And they're all saying it now. Accountability is coming, says Rep. Barry Moore, along with Rep. Eli Crane. Bad news for our criminal in chief. Whew! Hot damn! This on the same moment. We can't handle it all. It's all coming in right now. Dude. They're gonna... This is bad. It's bad. It's bad. Joe Biden referred to as the big guy in dealings with Ukraine, FBI record reportedly reveals, proving that it was Joe Biden all along who was behind this. After that indictment, read the full jaw-dropping story of the $10 million Biden bribe. $10 million. Why don't the feds care about this scandalous allegation that would have eaten Trump alive? Because they know that it'll be the end. The end of Joe Biden. Joe Rogan sees it. He torches Joe Biden and his corrupt career politician as Biden's tries to Ukraine and China. Joe Rogan joked that if it was a Republican, he'd be scrutinized with a microscope. So what happened here? It's pretty simple. We'll break it down and then we'll play what Grassley said from the floor. Joe Biden became obsessed with Ukraine because he saw what Hillary Clinton was getting away with and he said, I want to get some of that cash. So Joe Biden told Barack Obama, the president at the time, I want the Ukraine file and I want that to be my responsibility. Joe Biden goes in there and he says, I can start making money. I'm going to put my corrupt-ass son in charge of various agencies in Ukraine that can make me money. What would one of those agencies be? The development of natural gas and resources. He puts him on the Burisma board. Joe Biden physically puts Hunter on the Burisma board. That's what we're learning right now. He demanded it. Joe Biden did, personally. And in order to get that deal solidified, Joe Biden said he'd get rid of some of the annoying things that were happening to Burisma, like a prosecutor, a guy named Victor Shokin, who was looking into their stuff. Joe Biden did get rid of that prosecutor by holding up American dollars, by holding up American resources to Ukraine. Blackmail. That's how he got rid of him. That's just one of the many favors that got Biden paid. That is, give me money and I will hand you policy. That's how you impeach a president. That's literally listed in our Constitution as one of the things you can impeach a president for. High crimes and misdemeanors. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to be high as Hunter Biden in order to not see that the writing's on the wall. Gavin Newsom was just on Fox News saying, he's not going to endorse Joe Biden for president. Why would that be? What does Gavin know that we don't know? Well, now we know. Chuck Grassley just told us. Listen.
Let me assist for the purposes of more transparency on this subject. The 1023 produced to the House committees redacted reference that the foreign national who allegedly bribed Joe and Hunter Biden allegedly has audio recordings of his conversation with them. 17 such recordings. According to the 1023, the foreign national possesses 15 audio recordings of phone calls between him and Hunter Biden. According to the 1023, the foreign national possesses 2 audio recordings of phone calls between him and then Vice President Joe Biden. These recordings were allegedly kept as a sort of insurance policy for the foreign national in case that he got into a tight spot. The 1023 also indicates that then Vice President Joe Biden may have been involved in Burisma employing Hunter Biden. Based on the facts known to the Congress and the public, it's clear that the Justice Department, the FBI, haven't nearly had the same laser focus on the Biden family. Special Counsel Jack Smith has used a recording against former President Trump. Well, what is U.S. Attorney Weiss doing with respect to these alleged Joe and Hunter Biden recordings that are apparently relevant to the high-stakes bribery scheme?